So, question one is, what were families like when you were growing up?
Lots of families were mostly two parents, like mom and dad were home. There was very few, like not as many divorced kids growing up in my neighborhood. So they were more, having dinner together at dinner time, and mom and dad were always in the picture.
Okay. How did people usually spend their free time back then?
You could watch TV, but there's no cable, so we watched all the same shows, like the same three channels to watch. And then as kids, we went outside a lot, played outside a lot. Just we're outside a bunch. Because early on, there wasn't any video games, and then the video games weren't very good. And they were also expensive. No one could afford them. So,
What ideas shaped your identity when you were growing up?
I think like if you're talking about the '80s, it would have been like President Ronald Reagan because he was very like positive outlook on the world and America, and then like America like won the Cold War kind of thing. So I think growing up we had this like, yeah, things are hard, but we can do hard things kind of thing.
Okay. What were ideas of success for your generation, and what did success mean to you?
I guess success was just thinking like you grow up, you go to college, you get a job, you get married, you get a house. Like that's kind of like what just seemed like that was the typical thing. You didn't really think much about it.
Yeah.
And so I think that was just kind of like, yeah, I went to college. People didn't really put a lot of pressure on me. I just did it, and then I got a job, and got married. I mean, so you just sort of follow that path. Like, we just got to do that, right? There was no like really alternative viewpoint.
Still like now too.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, what kind of jobs were most common when you were young?
Like when I was looking for work, I think most of the people, my friends, we all worked like at restaurants. Like I grew up on Ford Road in Canton, so it's kind of like Telegraph. It was like every restaurant you can think about, every fast food place. I worked at Pizza Hut, my friends worked at McDonald's. If you were younger than that, we're not old enough for that, there were paper routes still. Because people got daily newspapers to deliver to their homes. And so people like in like their late elementary, early junior high would ride their bikes around and they'd like deliver papers into people's homes or in their mailboxes every day. Because people got papers every day. Now no one gets a paper hardly ever. Like you don't see it. So that was one of the common jobs like totally gone. But like restaurant work a lot of time. Trying to think what other jobs I might have had. It's just, I guess you could work a service job like at like a Meijer grocery store or something like that. Or but I don't remember any friends working there. Like restaurant was a lot. Cheap.
Yeah.
Low budget restaurants.
What were two slang words you use all the time, and what did they mean to you?
We used to like that was like rad. I mean that was cool. That's
Yeah.
rad. What else we use? We used a word that we can't use anymore. Like I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Like call something dumb. We had two words for calling something dumb.
Yeah.
The R word and the G word.
How did people meet and make friends before cell phone and the internet?
Face to face. You had to,
Yeah.
you didn't see them, you didn't know them. There was no meeting people across the world. There was no like meeting someone in California with the same interests as you. There's just the kids in the block or the kids in your class.
Yeah.
And then you get to high school, it got bigger, and our high school was so big because we went to Plymouth Canton. We had like 5,500 students, so there's no way to meet
Oh,
everybody.
that's a lot.
There were like 5 big middle schools, all went to one high school. So you knew your middle school kind of, right? It wasn't that big, but you knew the 8th graders that came with you. But yeah.
Okay. What were the biggest rules and expectations for young people in your time?
Like don't be an idiot kind of thing. Like you could have fun and get around, but like if you were like just don't do something stupid. Like don't vandalize stuff or don't shoplift, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? That wasn't like don't shoplift, but it was like kind of thing like you knew like I shouldn't shoplift. I shouldn't like vandalize property. That'd be like above and beyond. Like those are bad kids.
Yeah. All right. How did your community help each other or stay connected?
We do like one of the things I remember was the block party for the 4th of July. And I had a lot of like young guys like my age. Like we were all like in elementary school together, probably like 10 or so guys my age, and like 1st through 5th grade. And we'd go swimming a couple doors down to the neighbor's house. They had older kids that were gone, so like they'd always have their garage open. We'd go in the backyard and go in the pool all the time. So hanging out with our neighbors, and everyone's mom was home, so like they would always check on you, if you were doing anything too stupid.
That's good. They watching over you guys. What big changes in society have you noticed during your lifetime?
Definitely like internet / social media / smartphones. So you put them all together, you got the internet, then you get the social media sites, then you get smartphones where it puts the social media site and the internet in your pocket. And then you can just stream any piece of content from any time in the world, anywhere you're at. Like that's really like made people less connected to what's going on around them, even if not just personally, but even just like on like like student to teacher, student in class, like everyone's on their phone, their device, they're not paying attention, they're playing a video game, they're watching content. And the weird funny thing is, if you think about this, we have so much content and so many games that they could all be looking at something different
Right.
and not be into the same shows or the same games. Now, there's things that get popular and you're in the same age groups, that make sense, but there's no way to have like, oh, this is the best band anymore, this is the best group, or this is the best show, or this is the best, because there's so many options out there.
Yeah.
Way too many options.
Too many.
Yeah.
The last question of the day is, what advice would you give young people today in life about life or society?
First is be kind to other people, choose to be respectful to other people, and I would say do hard things. And if you get knocked down, just get back up and try again.
Wow, thank you today.
Yeah.
Thank you.